Well, why am I not surprised? Onision cannot take criticism. And here we go. Hello everyone, Mega Oblivion here. And, I just watched the video that Greg just put out where he basically says in the video that everybody that's ever hated on him or gone to his his little web thing and talk so much shit about him and stuff, and people who used to be his fans who decided to not be his fans anymore and who's been criticizing him, that we're all wrong, that he's right. Maybe I'm wrong, I'm right and y'all of you are wrong. And then he sits there and he hashes up the whole thing about the military thing, about him being, I think he's diagnosed as being a manic depressant and all this by a guy in the military, which we all know the reason he got out of the military was because of YouTube. The thing is, I've noticed here lately that Greg is getting more and more upset because there's a lot more people calling him out now on everything, on every little thing. His marriage, this supposed baby, and several other things. Greg, when you're sitting here and you're telling people that everybody's wrong and you're right, it's not necessarily my banana friend. Normally when a person sits there and tries to convince everybody over and over and over and over again they're right without the evidence, then they're just making a fool out of themselves. Like myself, I had to provide evidence on certain things to prove I was being right, I was correct. But you haven't, Greg. Have you? We're supposed to take your word on it? Oh yes, I'm the great onion. I'm right and all you fuckers are wrong. Shame on you. It doesn't work, Greg. Pretty much everybody knows how much of a complete douchebag you are. On how many lives you've destroyed because of what you deem was correct. Look at Sky. Look at Shiloh. Look at Adrian. Look at your friends. Your friends. Well, look at Seer. I mean, look at D-Fizzy. Do they have anything to do with you anymore? Nope. Because they know how much of an idiot you really are. How much of a backstabbing person you are. Your mentality is that no one's correct but yourself. You're right and everybody's wrong. And hey, Greg, reality check, you're not right. There's been too many people who have brought evidence to light on what you've done. Too many people. And you can't sit there and provide one bit of evidence to prove anybody wrong. And you can't. Because pretty much everybody's used your own words against you, Greg. Yes, you can sit there and you can take your videos and you can hide them up on your archive channel. You can bury them. But they're still there, Greg. People like Don't Stand So Close to Me who sit there and use everything you say to prove you wrong. To prove how much of a hypocrite you really are. And that's all you are, Greg, is a hypocrite. You think everybody should worship you. And you know what? I agree with a video that Spiz made about you. That all you're doing is sitting there and you're doing this white knight bullshit to lure in women. You know what, Greg? It still seems kind of funny that you care about women other women than your own wife. You know, Lainey hasn't said nothing on Twitter. You know, she hasn't said nothing nowhere. It's like Lainey completely disappeared off the map. Could they bring trouble in paradise, Greg? Is that what's going on? Just want to know, Greg. Where's your kid at, Greg? I'm sorry. Even a lot of people are sitting here and wondering, what's the status about your kid? I still say you didn't have no kid. I still say that Lainey wasn't pregnant. And you know what, Greg? You just pulled maybe one of the biggest pranks of all time. But if it comes out that you don't have a child, there goes your credibility once again, Greg. You know, you need to start giving out evidence. Because every time that people bring out stuff about you, it's what you said, buddy. Hands down, it's what you said. And pretty much everybody's debunked everything you've ever said. And you're pretty much butthurt because people are telling the truth about you. You can't handle people telling you the truth about you, Greg. You can't sit there and say you don't get angry, you don't get mad. But you do, Greg. You do. I make an open challenge to you, Greg. Prove us wrong. Prove everybody that's ever made a video about you wrong. Till next time, I'm Meg Oblivion. Later, guys.
I am the one who lost control.